Chosen one, this moment is not a coincidence. Your soul was drawn to this video because the heavens whispered the same message to you 7 times. The number 1111 didn't appear before your eyes for nothing, and the prayers of 33 prophets did not fall upon you by chance. You are one of the 144,000 chosen, and your presence here is a divine sign. This message was sent to awaken the secret that has been resting within your heart. What you are about to hear are not just words, but divine vibrations that will sink deep into your soul. If these words are touching you, leave your heart in the comments so the heavens can witness your testimony. Because when you write, another soul will awaken. Now prepare yourself, for this video will illuminate your path. Those who recognize the signs of God know that nothing is random. That's why your being here is already a miracle. Family, our voice is rising. We are walking toward our first 1,000 subscribers. If this message speaks to you, press like, subscribe to Chosen Archangel, and comment, "I'm part of this mission." Pay close attention, choose one. It's no accident what I'm going to tell you. Furthermore, you are not here by chance. Something significant is about to happen in your life, which is why God has brought you to this point. Feel it? The change is already taking place. You're going to take center stage in a way you never thought possible. Greatness is being called upon you. And now is your moment. God is going to bring you fame. Yes, this is what you've been hoping for, striving for, and praying for. Your aspirations for achievement, influence, and recognition are no longer just pipe dreams. Your reality is already in line with them. Before we go into this potent message, I want you to do 3 things. God is saying, get ready for the world to see you for who you truly are, the chosen one, similar to this video. To join this movement, click subscribe and add 99 to your comment. That is the heavenly number that indicates you're prepared for the change to occur. It's time to put any doubts aside and prepare for the future. I want you to pause and consider the significance of this message. Your spirit is already in harmony with what is going to occur if you are still here. God is going to demonstrate to the world that you are unique. Everything is going to change in the next 24 hours. You have been undervalued, disregarded, and rejected. But not anymore. God is going to raise you to a level that will surprise everyone. Will you accept what is rightfully yours? Now let us explore the message that will transform everything. You've spent so much time waiting for this moment. Enduring hardships, sacrifices, and times when it felt like no one could see your potential. However, what if I told you that the moment you've been anticipating has finally arrived? You are going to be raised up by God in a way that will amaze everyone. This is your moment to shine. Fame isn't the only factor here. It has to do with achieving a heavenly mission. Your heart, your perseverance, and your unshakable faith have been seen by God. He is now prepared to give you public recognition as a reward. This is your time to shine since you have been selected. The difficulties you encountered were intended to fortify you for the greatness that lies ahead, not to shatter you. Now that you've been honed by the fire, you're ready for your spectacular ascension. The stars are aligning for you to become well known. Millions of people will be inspired by this spiritual elevation, which will also transform your life. The world is receiving a word from God. You're not like the others. There is a bigger reason you were picked. Your time has here, so seize the moment. When people around you ignore or undervalue you, it's easy to feel like an afterthought. Perhaps society, your acquaintances, or even your family have overlooked your potential. God will now demonstrate to them, however, that you were always destined for something greater. Prepare yourself for possibilities to present themselves, doors to open, and a metamorphosis that will lead you to unexpected places. God wants to make you aware of a profound reality. Being famous is an obligation as well as a reward. You are going to enter a phase of your life where everyone will be able to see it. People will be able to identify your effect, message, name, and face. However, popularity isn't the only factor in this acknowledgement. It has to do with your heavenly calling. It's about achieving a bigger goal than you could have ever dreamed. You'll start to see indications that your time is coming within the next 24 hours. There will be opportunities. Suddenly, doors that appear closed will open. Additionally, divine favor will illuminate your path. God is going to reveal your name. And the culmination of all your efforts will be a breakthrough that will transform everything. Get ready for the divine recognition you've been seeking by preparing your heart, mind, and soul. Holding back now is not an option. Now that you've spent enough time in the background, you may take center stage. You are embracing the calling that has been inscribed in your destiny, and the universe has been waiting for this time to come together. Prepare for the voyage that lies ahead. Your name will soon be known to the world. You might have spent years feeling like you were simply another person, a part of the crowd. You may have been considered ordinary by those around you, but you knew deep down that you were unique. You were meant for greatness, you knew it. God has a different perspective on you. You were never considered ordinary by Him. He thought you had a special purpose. Someone who would overcome and change the world for the better. At this point, the extraordinary begins to emerge and the commonplace begins to vanish. God is reminding you that it's time to embrace who you really are. You're about to discover your inner grandeur in ways you never could have predicted. You may have been overlooked by the world in the past, but now is your moment. No more hiding. Don't wait any longer. Now is your chance to shine. Your life is about to undergo a heavenly metamorphosis that will be nothing short of extraordinary. Your situation will change, your impact will increase, and your mission will become apparent in a way that appeals to everyone in your vicinity. It's time to prove your selection to the world. This marks a sea change and the start of a new phase in your life. And what God has planned for you cannot be stopped by anything. Even though it's not always simple, the process of divine ascension is always worthwhile. Every obstacle and every period of uncertainty has contributed to this point. God is going to give you a public elevation that will astound everyone. This is more than a little innovation. It's a significant change in your fate. You are going to experience an unprecedented outpouring of God's favor. And you'll be raised to a level that can only be planned by God. Vanity is not the essence of great fame. It's about serving as a conduit for the glory of God. The heavenly force at work through you will be reflected in your fame. God will utilize your gifts, your voice, or your deeds to uplift, guide, and change people's lives. His glory, not yours, is the reason for this ascent. After testing, you were determined to be deserving. It's time for the world to see the change that has been happening inside of you the entire time. People will view you as someone with divine favor and purpose rather than as someone who is just like everyone else. The world is going to know your name. You will also be responsible for bringing God's light to the globe. The journey hasn't been simple. You had periods of loneliness when it seemed like no one understood your journey, times when you were discouraged, and times when you thought your aspirations were unattainable. But throughout it all, God has been with you. Your perseverance has not gone unrewarded. The very qualities that have prepared you for this breakthrough are your faith, patience, and perseverance. Your moment has finally come after much waiting. God has witnessed your hardships, your commitment, and your unshakable faith that He would keep His word. This is the time when all of your hard work finally pays off. The world will soon witness the results of your hard work, and now is your time to ascend. In addition to changing your life, this discovery will encourage others to persevere, have faith, and believe in their own divine purpose. For those who are still waiting for their turn, your story of perseverance will serve as a ray of hope. You are prepared for this change because of your faith. You are now going to enter the glory that God has reserved for you. In a society that frequently ignores the silent fighters, it's simple to feel invisible. However, God has never overlooked you. He has been getting you ready for something bigger, something more remarkable. He is going to declare your selection to the world. And it will be indisputable when this realization occurs. In your heart, you've always felt that you were intended for more. God is now prepared to reveal to the rest of the world. Your complete potential, your gifts, and your calling will soon be revealed to the world. No more hiding. Don't underestimate your skills anymore. God is about to announce to the world that you are His chosen one on the stage of your life. The lives of people who have witnessed your development as well as your own will be altered by this realization. They will be reminded that the greatest callings are frequently found in the quietest people. The world will soon realize that you are not your typical self. Greatness is always in your destiny. There's more to the next 24 hours than merely time passing. They stand in the way of your grandeur. Your life will start to shift during these 24 hours, determining the direction of the remainder of your journey. The cosmos has worked together to lead you to this point. The time has come for things to work out for you. Once inaccessible opportunities will become available, and previously locked doors will open wide. This isn't just an accident. This is the culmination of a heavenly plan that God has been directing. Neither tomorrow nor next week will bring you your breakthrough. It is currently taking place. Because it contains the secret to opening the way to your divine destiny, the next 24 hours are crucial. Everything changes so quickly that these moments will seem to be a haze. You might feel a sudden surge of opportunities, ideas, or blessings. You will start to realize how much of your trip was preparing you for this precise time when God aligns everything for you. Your divine window of chance is now. Don't miss it and don't hesitate. Your click is not small, it is part of a movement. Help us reach 1,000 voices by subscribing, liking, and leaving your word of faith in the comments. God never gives opportunities at random. They are thoughtfully crafted and supplied at the ideal time. And now is that time. Opportunities that you previously believed were unattainable will become available to you in the days ahead. God is providing you with opportunities you never would have thought possible, whether it's a new job route, an exciting project, or connections that will increase your influence. These heavenly chances, however, won't last forever. You have to be prepared to enter through the tiny window when it opens. Observe the indicators, the doorways that open without warning, and the times when everything comes together at once. These aren't random occurrences. God has been preparing you for these opportunities. It's time for you to take action. With the assurance that God is guiding you at every turn, seize these opportunities. Don't allow self-doubt or fear to prevent you from taking the actions required to get up. Now is the time to claim what God has already planned for you and step into your purpose. Imagine living in a society where people know more than just your name. It is acknowledged with awe, respect, and admiration. That's what's going to occur. You're finally going to get the recognition you've prayed for, worked for, and believed in. God is going to spread the word about you. It also comes with a platform on which you can carry out the task He has called you to. Not every public recognition equates to stardom. Your message will reach people all over the world, your voice will be heard, and your influence will grow. You will be more than simply a name. People will be inspired, motivated, and uplifted by your life and efforts. As people from all areas of life start to realize the purpose that shines through you, your influence will be felt in ways you never could have predicted. Being visible is not the only goal here. This is about changing things. God is going to provide you with a platform that will enable you to inspire change, impact lives, and carry out the mission that God has called you to. His glory will be reflected in your acknowledgement, and through you, the world will witness the impact of His work. Prepare to be recognized for the brilliance He has instilled in you. The way you present yourself has a certain power. It's not only your charm or skills either. The energy that emanates from you is the divine energy. There is no denying your spiritual strength, and it is attracting others to you. Not only will people be drawn to you because of who you are, but also because of the spirit that lives inside of you. Unexpected manifestations of this heavenly attraction will occur. You'll come across circumstances that seem almost too good to be true, meet the right people at the right moment, and get help from unexpected places. God uses this spiritual magnetism as a means of letting the world know that you are special, selected, and blessed. In addition to your accomplishment, people will be drawn to your sincerity and the integrity of your mission. You're becoming more than just famous. Your influence is growing. And that impact will create opportunities for you to live out your purpose and assist others in spreading your message. Not only will your spiritual energy boost you, but it will also uplift everyone you come into contact with. Behind the scenes, the world has been arranging things to support your ascent. You were never intended to be stopped by the challenges that once appeared insurmountable. The heavenly preparation included them. Every obstacle and delay was just the cosmos working in harmony to bring you what God had promised. That alliance is now becoming a reality. You'll notice that things start to come together naturally. There will be opportunities. Everything will appear to be going your way, and people will arrive when they are supposed to. This is not an isolated incident. It's orchestrated by God. The universe is reacting to God's words. He is giving the universe instructions to support His plan for your life. Additionally, things are moving in your favor. Even those who doubted you will be forced to admit the supernatural power at work in your life because of the obvious favor that is about to happen. God's plan is being carried out. There is nothing that can stop you. Every ascent is followed by a decline, or at least an effort at one. The critics will become more vocal as your fame increases. Strangers may attempt to undermine you, and others who formerly encouraged you may now doubt your accomplishments. Don't be shaken, though. It is a step in the process. Because they pose a challenge to the norm, everyone who is selected is criticized. Keep in mind that the same force that propels you forward will also propel the negativity. However, you can't let that deter you. You are not defined by your detractors. God alone does. Your impending celebrity is an indication that you are doing something right. You're most likely not pursuing your actual calling if no one is talking about you. Accept the criticism as evidence that you are headed in the right direction. The difficulties that come with fame will only strengthen you, increase your fortitude, and deepen your dedication to your divine calling. Keep your focus on your goal, ignore the noise, and proceed confidently. More than just glory comes with fame. Moments of rejection and loneliness may also accompany it. Some people may grow more distant the higher you go. There may be times when people closest to you don't realize how much you're carrying. But realize that you have been called to something greater by God. And He has prepared you to deal with it, even though others might not. You are not alone in carrying this burden. God is with you at every turn, and when the strain becomes too much, He will give you the courage and discernment to face any obstacle. Keep in mind that you are never by yourself. No matter how much you are criticized or rejected, there is a greater purpose at work. Remaining rooted in your faith is essential to handling fame with grace. Remain mindful of the wider picture. God's purpose for your life, the people you are meant to assist, and the legacy you will leave behind. While fame comes and goes, purpose endures forever. Now, everything are happening fast. Almost overnight, things that were impossible will begin to happen. People's perceptions of you will quickly change from skepticism to awe, from rejection to encouragement. Those who previously undervalued you will suddenly see your worth, and it will be impossible to overlook God's favor in your life. You will experience rapid change, unanticipated chances, abrupt changes in your relationships, and an increase in the number of people who wish to accompany you on your journey. The cosmos seems to have been waiting for this opportunity to blow up in your favor. And now everything is coming together to provide you the praise and advantages you are due. A whirlwind awaits you. You might not even notice the rapid changes in your life at first, but don't worry, this is only the start of a stunning metamorphosis that will grant you all of your prayers. It's this. You've been waiting for this moment. This is what you have prayed for, worked for, and believed in. God is now going to demonstrate to the world that you are not your typical individual. You have been selected by Him. You will become famous quickly and without a doubt. Everything is coming together. And what God has been working on all along is going to be revealed to the world. Seize the moment. Even if it seems unreal, it is real. This is something you deserve. And God is going to show you to the world in a way that will inspire millions of people in addition to elevating you. Now is your moment to shine, to embrace your calling, to live out the purpose for which you were made. Prepare to see miracles happen. Prepare yourself for the impact, the acknowledgement, and the sudden celebrity that will follow. Nothing can take away this moment of your pride. Most folks have no idea how much you've contributed. You have given up time, effort, and even happy moments in the hopes that God will repay you when the time is right. However, the waiting season is now ended. And in ways you can scarcely fathom, the benefits you have been patiently waiting for are about to materialize. These benefits won't only be apparent. Your relationships, job, and other aspects of your life will all be affected. The timing of God is flawless. And His plan has been working in the background while you might have felt ignored, undervalued, or even abandoned. The kind of supernatural blessings that only God can bestow are going to be seen by you. These benefits go beyond material possessions. They have relational, emotional, and spiritual components. God will raise what was hidden, restore what was lost, and lavishly bless you. The fact that these prizes will be peaceful is their most lovely feature. You won't have to struggle for recognition or strive for it anymore. You will be lifted up by God Himself, and the beauty of His favor will shine through in your life. The world will witness the unimaginable rewards of your faith, patience, and trust. Your tale will serve as evidence of God's impeccable timing and supply. Prepare yourself for a change in your life. God's blessings will pour into your life like never before during this season, when the hidden rewards will become visible. You're prepared because of your faith. You will be amazed by the season of heavenly favor that is about to begin. You felt like you were shackled for far too long. Rejection chains. Chains of neglect. Shackles that prevented you from pursuing your calling in its entirety. However, those bonds are now breaking. And you're going to have freedom like you've only ever imagined. Chosen Archangel is not just a channel, it is a calling. Subscribe now, press like, and write a comment so together we can reach our 1,000 soul family. What used to hold you back will now serve as stepping stones to help you reach your goals. God is going to transform you from inconspicuous to indisputable. Once a burden, the rejection will now be a badge of honor. Those that disregarded you, or denigrated you will soon realize how valuable you are. God is arranging for a miraculous change to occur in your life so that you will be acknowledged and honored for the gift you are to the world. The isolation's bonds will come loose. Your truth will become more apparent than ever before, and the falsehoods that people have spread about you will be exposed. At this point, everyone will see how valuable you really are, and nothing will be able to stop you. God is prepared to make you so evident to the world that no one will ever be able to ignore you again. As you release yourself from the bonds of your past, get ready for an overpowering sense of empowerment and freedom. The rejection is finished. The wait is ended. Now is your chance to shine brighter than ever. Even when the outside world couldn't see it, you've always known in your heart that you were unique. However, that is about to change soon. The change is taking place right now. Additionally, you are entering a new area of influence, power, and purpose. You are no longer the typical person you once believed yourself to be. God has started a supernatural metamorphosis that will take you to new heights you could never have imagined. It's not just an external change. It's very internal. You are undergoing an internal transformation. And your newly discovered identity is beginning to be reflected in everything around you. What was previously thought to be impossible is now achievable. As God gives you possibilities and opens doors you never even knew existed, the constraints that once held you back will vanish. You've changed from being normal. You are unique. People will be amazed by the manner in which your gifts, talents, and abilities will be enhanced. You will be acknowledged not only for your accomplishments but also for your extraordinary potential and divine destiny. Your life's change will have a knock-on effect, encouraging others to go on their own remarkable journey. Prepare yourself to welcome this new phase of your life. The change has already started, and it will transform you from ordinary to remarkable in ways that will astound everyone. You were born for this moment. Even while you weren't aware of it, a heavenly hand has been directing your every move. You have been being gently guided toward your destiny by this hand. It's time for that hand to settle down completely on your life. The blessings you have been waiting for are not just going to arrive as you enter this new season. They are bursting at the seams. Your entire existence is about to be saturated with God's favor. There will be no denying the overflow. Opportunities will present themselves to you effortlessly, and blessings will arrive from unexpected sources. Soon, what looked like a far-off dream will become your daily existence. You're about to have financial blessings, growth possibilities, and relationships that will help you advance. Your cup will be overflowing. And when it occurs, you'll be in a position to assist others in going through the same change. God's hand will be working in your life in a noticeable and significant way throughout this time. The benefits that pour through the doors you've been waiting for will fill your life to overflowing. You have prayed for this outpouring, and it will be abundant. Prepare yourself to be amazed by God's blessings. Your life will never be the same again because He is going to open the floodgates of favor. There is more to new prospects than meets the eye. They are the heavenly points where your purpose and your preparedness converge. And you're witnessing those opportunities firsthand. God is going to open previously locked doors. You'll know it's time to pursue your calling when the possibilities you've been waiting for arrive with such clarity and precision. Yes, these fresh chances will test you, but they will also prepare you for greatness. You are about to embark on a voyage that is not for the timid. It is reserved for those who are fearless, brave, and have faith in God's timing. Every opportunity serves as a call to develop, discover your purpose, and become the person you were always destined to be. This is the moment you were called. Each of these chances will get you one step closer to realizing the divine purpose that God has written for your life and will enable you to have an impact on the world in ways you never imagined possible. Prepare to welcome the new opportunities that are going to present themselves. Now is the moment to courageously pursue your mission and seize the chances that God has set aside for you. You've been dependable. You've been waiting. The time has come for your life to alter in a way that can only be brought about by divine favor. Your life is about to experience God's favor. And everyone in your vicinity will be able to see it. You won't have to work hard or fight anymore. This favor will lead you into opportunities that were previously out of your grasp and unlock doors that were previously closed. This heavenly favor extends beyond financial riches. It's about setting yourself up for success. Your relationships, profession, and personal development will all be impacted as God's favor becomes apparent in your life. People will start to see you for who you really are, and doors will open. Someone God has selected to be great. The upcoming changes will be swift and indisputable. In a few months, God's favor will flood your life to the point where you won't even recognize it. Even those who previously questioned you will be forced to admit God's influence in your life because of the deep change. Prepare for a complete transformation. Your life is experiencing the manifestation of God's favor, and you will be blessed beyond measure during this season. Life is going to change so fast that it can seem unreal. Your reality will change the moment you blink. You are now past the waiting, the hardships, and the difficulties. Everything will change in a matter of seconds, and you will be standing in the realization of the promises that God has given you. Now, things that seemed unattainable will appear simple. Your metamorphosis is happening more quickly because to God. And you will quickly receive the discoveries that took years to make. Spiritually, emotionally, and monetarily, you will progress quickly. And you'll see how fast the life you've always imagined is coming to pass. Your patience and faithfulness are directly responsible for this change. You've been put to the test, but now you're prepared to welcome the change that lies ahead. There will be plenty of opportunities and a sense of purpose in your new reality. And you'll go into it with ease. Prepare to witness a transformation in your life. The change is rapidly approaching and will be beyond your wildest expectations. This is only the beginning of the bigger purpose for which you have been called. The ultimate goal is not fame and glory. They serve as stepping stones to more important roles. You are unique, and the recognition you are about to receive is just a small part of God's larger plan for you. Your impact will extend well beyond your impending celebrity. Making a difference that will last for centuries is part of God's purpose for you. You'll be in a position to inspire, help, and transform lives in ways you never would have imagined. The world will be amazed by the extent of what God will accomplish through you, and your adventure is just getting started. You are prepared for the responsibility that comes with fame and glory. You are ready to take your place in the world because God has been preparing you for this moment. And let His light shine. The celebrity you will enjoy is only the start of a magnificent legacy that will last for generations. God has a much bigger purpose for you than anything you could ever imagine, therefore go into this next phase of your life with courage. The world is going to see your divine calling in a way that will forever alter the course of history. It's time for you to start a new chapter in your life. One in which your aspirations become true and not just lofty ideals. There is accomplishment, acknowledgement, and fulfillment in every aspect of this new period. The breakthroughs that are going to occur will soon eclipse the difficulties and setbacks that have characterized your trip thus far. This is not merely a time of transition. Something great is just getting started. God is laying the groundwork for you to achieve prosperity on a scale that only He can plan. Every obstacle you encountered and every door you had to close served only to prepare you for what lay ahead. A future full of riches, meaning, and remarkable achievements is about to dawn on you. Remember to walk with confidence as you embark on this new journey. You won't achieve the achievement that lies ahead of you on your own. The word spreads through you. Share this video, subscribe to Chosen Archangel, and let us rise together until we hit 1,000. It is the outcome of God's favor in your life. Recognize that He has already gone before you to make sure your steps are strong and your route is clear. With complete confidence that everything is going well for you, embrace this new period. The world is eagerly awaiting your ascent. And now that you have all you need, you are prepared to take the top spot. As you begin your new season of unparalleled success, prepare to be astounded by how swiftly everything will come together. Even when it didn't seem conceivable, you believed. Chosen one, remember this: heaven never sends a word without purpose. If this message has stirred your spirit, let it shine brighter. Press like so the light spreads to others walking in darkness. Subscribe to Chosen Archangel so you never miss the next divine revelation. And share your thoughts in the comments below. Your testimony may be the very spark that awakens another soul. Until we meet again, stay covered by the wings of heaven and walk boldly in your calling.